I'm Robert. I'm a 3D artist, and my current plan is to become a freelance artist, making game art for the big game studios, as well as for possibly VR and AR applications, which is pretty big at the moment. I joined the Daily Business Hustle about 5 weeks ago. In the beginning, a lot of learning, but now taking massive action and already getting a lot of results. Before the Daily Business Hustle, my job was pretty much in a production team creating art assets in a 9 to 5 situation, having a lot of deadlines, having to make sure everything works. Pretty much a lot of stress and no freedom. The biggest problem I had, I didn't have any knowledge about actually being a freelancer, getting clients. I pretty much soon learned that my biggest sticking point is what is sales, how do I do sales, how do I get clients. And I would say within a week or two, I haven't mastered it yet, but the amount of growth I had was so insane that I had more clients than I could handle. So one of the biggest points I started adapting and using was just being free in contacting people through telephone, approaching companies and other people that might need my service. And I learned that it's possible to just approach people and give your service to them and they need it. And learning that is possible is probably the biggest growth point. So the current client I have, it's already, even though it's my first client I do, it's already one of the quality they are aiming for is pretty good and high, and that is what I would like to specialize in. So not only am I able to learn and improve my own skill set, but also give value through that skill set to the client, to a point of working together closely, having an open communication line, and both going for the best result for the project. So my biggest advice to anyone wanting to go into business and having their own freedom, so not being stuck in the 9 to 5 situation, is, well, my biggest learning point is joining a great community of fellow people also in business. But I would say just dive into the basics, which is pretty much doing sales, doing lead generation, calling people and companies, approaching people and companies, doing networking, just being out there and learn the basics. And it might mean going through the comfort zone, but really that's what growth is about, right? So when approaching the business part of your life and having to start out with the basic skill set, I'm a really strong believer of, besides just gaining knowledge, be it either through the community or perhaps good books, just go for the experience. Just get out there and do it. Yeah, and I have to say that's just the best way to learn, really. So where I want to take my business at the moment is, I first want to master the basic stuff, starting with the freelance situation, learning the basic sales skills. Soon I want to grow into outsourcing a lot of my work to other people. And the third step would be getting a team together, building a team, creating games, which are products pretty much, and selling those on the correct portals. And through those games, building a brand of a known company name. So after joining the mastermind group, Daily Business Hustle, being in there for about 5 weeks, I already closed about 4K in sales in total. Still 2 more clients that I have on the radar to close very soon, so the number will go up. And really, anybody who is ready to take the step in taking control of your own life, starting your own business, it's way easier than you think, and I can really recommend it to anyone. just go for it. And if you happen to be the type of person who rather just stays in the shell and not grow, stay in the 9 to 5 job and not think about it too much, maybe starting your own business is not for you. But yeah, it is way easier than you think.